Population Y proves out of Americas. This video is at least in part a reaction video to a recent video of Michael Button that suggests at least one global seafaring advanced culture, GSAC, and studies the migration of population Y, or signal Y, between the Americas and the rest of the world. We fully support that ocean seafaring and global seafaring are essential for the population of the world and human history. In 1947, one person, inspired by a myth, risked his life to prove ancients could have traveled from the Americas to Polynesia and around the world in a ship, this without a compass. The raft was named Kon-Tiki after the Inca god Viracocha, for whom Kon-Tiki was said to be an old name. Heyerdahl believed that a sun-worshipping blonde, red-haired and blue-eyed Caucasian people, whom he called the Tiki people, from South America could have reached Polynesia during pre-Columbian times. Importantly, Heyerdahl did not believe this culture came from the Caucasus in Eurasia, but from the Americas instead. In other words, he believed in out of Americas. Heyerdahl also did not believe in the western origins of Polynesians, whom he believed were too primitive, at the time, to sail against the wind and currents. Again, he believed Polynesians and the Caucasus-like white advanced culture were out of Americans. Astonishing loss of knowledge. Thor Heyerdahl's book about his experience became a bestseller. A documentary motion picture about the expedition, also called Kon-Tiki, was produced and won an Academy Award in 1951. The voyage was also chronicled in the documentary TV series The Kon-Tiki Man, The Life and Adventures of Thor Heyerdahl, directed by Bengt Johnson. There is a quite famous Kon-Tiki museum, open every day of the week, that shows Thor Heyerdahl's famous life's work, which is characterized by a desire for research, environmental protection and sustainability and deep respect for indigenous peoples. The exhibits include the original balsa raft from the Kon-Tiki expedition and the reed boat Ra 2. In addition, stories are told from Heyerdahl's journey to Fatu Hiva, together with his wife, Liv, expeditions to the Galapagos and Easter Island and the Tigris voyage. The Kon-Tiki and Ra exhibitions are specially designed for children. We speak of extreme loss because despite all this, the world seems already to have forgotten everything he proved and had aimed for. What did Thor Heyerdahl proved? In fact, his first proof was with a steerless raft with which he and his team crafted 8,000 kilometers from Peru, South America to Polynesia, east and next to Australia in the Pacific Ocean. Michael Button's next step would be detecting the origins and directions of expeditions and expansions of these global seafaring advanced cultures. While consensus still holds on to the population of the Americas through the Beringia land bridge, this while there is no evidence of, and is highly improbable for a number of reasons. Alternative historians, AH, do not defend out of America instead of out of Africa, and also do not claim that the Native Americans do not come from some other place and continent. Alternative historians also do not doubt the population of the Americas through the Beringia land bridge. As for now, alternative historians did not come up, in freely accessible videos, with alternative theories or hypotheses, regarding population Y, called Signal Y by Michael, except for Michael Button. Alternative historians do not think the Americas populated other continents, let alone all the world. This makes them full-blown followers of consensus, mainstream, that they supposedly do not trust telling the full truth or even accuse of hiding ancient advanced cultures on purpose. If consensus was not recognizing or even hiding ancient advanced cultures on purpose, alternative historians would repeat the error or despite all also fall in this consensus trap. After all, the Americas fit the description of Plato of Atlantis, in the Atlantic, as well as the descriptions of Mu, in the Pacific. Also, all the ancestral markers scientifically prove the Americas are indeed Atlantis. Just like consensus, alternative historians violate science by not consulting the ancestral markers, and by not consulting all other tools that would be helpful. Just like consensus, they further violate science by not looking into haplotypes and the haplotype tree, haplogroup roots, and also no myths that have evidence that backs them up. Alu insertions, ancestral markers. Science forgotten on purpose by science. Alu insertions, specific types of genetic markers, offer valuable insights into human genetic diversity and population history. Alu insertions also go under the name of transposons and jumping genes. Alu insertions, as transposable elements, can be used as genetic markers because they represent relatively stable polymorphisms. Their presence or absence at specific loci provides information about genetic variation among individuals and populations, helping to trace human evolution and migration patterns. Despite the obvious importance of these Alu insertions to trace our origin and true human history, as well as to trace eventual advanced civilizations, under the pressure of consensus science, probably deliberately, has forgotten what is important for science and to do science. This video is part of a series. To see more, please see the next video.